All right, guys, welcome to the 6-week $10,000 transformation challenge. I'm Devin Gage. You're going to be hearing a lot from me over these next 6 weeks, but this is the most important video that we're going to show you guys in regards to this challenge, because this is going to break down your personal calorie and protein goal, because that is truly going to be the key to success throughout these next 6 weeks. Now, when it comes to weight loss, calories are king. Your results are solely going to depend on your calorie intake. If you burn more calories than you are taking in, you will lose weight. Now, weight loss does not equal success at Gage Strength Training. We want to focus on body fat loss. So what that means is, by keeping your protein intake high, you're gonna maintain muscle mass and burn body fat, okay? So by keeping your protein up and keeping your calories within where we want you to keep them, you will see success, okay? So in this email, you have your 6-week nutrition plan. I've got that right here. In another video, I explain exactly what it all means and how to go through it all. But in that nutrition plan, you got a nutrition plan. We're laying out for 6 weeks exactly what to eat. Every Saturday over this challenge, you're gonna get an email with your exact plan for what to eat. But here's the key to success, guys. Customizing those portion sizes to your specific needs. Now, if you're coming into this challenge and you weigh 300 pounds, you're gonna need to eat a little bit more than somebody that weighs 120 pounds. Okay, it's just the way it works, and I'm going to explain that shortly. But here's the key: your calorie goal. Calories are going to be determined by a number on your in-body scan. So we're going to do your official weigh-in on Sunday and Monday. On the in-body, you will have your basal metabolic rate. Now, what that number means is that is how many calories it takes for your body to function normally. Right? So all of the internal functions of your body, your heart beating, your lungs pumping, your blood flowing, all of that requires energy. Your brain working, your eyelids blinking, your hair growing, all that requires calories. Okay? Calories are your body's fuel source. So again, if you weigh 300 pounds, it costs a lot more calories for your body to function than if you weighed 100 pounds. Because you weigh more, it takes more energy to move around, so your basal metabolic rate will be much different than if somebody was a lot smaller. So that is very, very important. So your calorie goal, again, your number one focus should be your calorie goal is your basal metabolic rate plus 10%. So let's say your basal metabolic rate is 1600, right? So that means your calorie goal would be 1760, right? Because that's 10% above that. So your goal is to hit 1760 calories per day in order for you to lose weight. Now, let me explain a couple things here. Obviously, you're not gonna hit that number perfectly every single day, but if you fall within 100 calories of that, so 1660 to 1860, you are gonna see really good results. Now, a lot of people, struggle with this because they misreport. Now, a lot of studies show that when people report their caloric intake, they are on average 1,000 calories lower than what they actually ate, and that is on average. So that is, what's really important is going to be tracking really specifically what you're eating to make sure that this number is incredibly accurate. That means measuring your food, bringing a lot of conscious awareness to every single thing that you're eating. Because this is, your basal metabolic rate is what you're burning every day. As long as you're eating less than you're taking or you're burning, you will lose weight. Okay? So that is your calorie goal, your basal metabolic rate plus 10%, whatever that number is. You can do that math pretty simply, just looking at your in-body scan. Next is your protein goal. Protein, again, a higher protein diet is gonna make you feel full for longer, so you'll have less hunger cravings. You are gonna build more muscle and lose more body fat, and it's just gonna help your whole body, your metabolism, function a lot better. So your protein goal is 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. So when you look at your in-body scan, on the top block, you will see your total weight, and you will see body fat mass, and you will see lean body mass. Your lean body mass is what you would weigh if you had no body fat whatsoever. So it is your weight minus body fat mass is your lean body mass. That is how much protein you need to eat every single day. And I'm going to explain why that's so important. So these are the 2 focuses that you want to hit, right? Write those numbers down. Make sure that you're hitting them every single day. If you go into every single day with the goal of hitting your protein goal and keeping your calories within 100 of this number, you will see amazing results through these 6 weeks. I guarantee it. It is not possible to not see success when you're hitting this calorie goal and your protein is there. And if you're not seeing success, you are not reporting accurately what you're eating. This is science. This is not opinion. Okay? Now, we're going to go a little bit deeper. If you guys just want the basics, you can shut this video off. But if you want to go really deep and learn really how to maximize your success, keep watching. All right? So we have what's called your total daily energy expenditure. Now that is how many calories your body burns every single day. Now that number changes day to day and person to person. So that calculation, this number is based on your basal metabolic rate. We've talked about that, what it takes your body just to live. So we determined that that number is 1,600. So that's what it takes just for your heart to beat, your lungs to work, all those things to go on in your body. Then we have your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, what's called your NEAT, okay? Your NEAT is very important because that is stuff that you can do, all right? That's getting up and walking, around at work, parking and walking into work every day. That is, you fidgeting at your desk all day. So your goal over this next 6 weeks is to increase your NEAT, your non-exercise activity. So that means making a priority to park further away from the office and walk further to work. It's on your lunch break going for a mile walk. It's, taking your dogs for a long walk. It is non-exercise activity. So keeping yourself moving as much as possible, all right? And you really want to focus on doing this in a low stress manner. So like doing more HIIT workouts is not going to benefit you, okay? Doing more gauge strength training workouts 2-3 times a day is not going to benefit you, and I'll explain why. So I'll explain why later. Your NEAT, that is the calories that you're burning just walking around and living your daily life. You want to move around more. You want to eat a clean diet. That's going to be another key, because when you're eating a clean diet, you're going to feel better. You'll have more natural energy. You'll have a little more spring in your step. You're going to burn more calories throughout the day. Anywhere from 100 to 300 calories extra if you're feeling really good. We've all noticed that really lethargic feeling when we eat a bad diet. We don't want to move around. We're just kind of lounging around. We don't want that. We want to feel our best. We want to feel nice and light, have lots of energy. So that's going to be key. And sleep. Again, when you're not sleeping well, you're going to be more lethargic. You're not going to move around. There's a lot of research that shows that getting less than 6 hours a night of sleep decreases this NEAT number significantly. So we're going to talk later in this challenge about prioritizing sleep as well. So let's say you're moderately active throughout the day. You're burning another 500 calories just through your non-exercise activity. Then you have your gauge workout, right? That's gonna vary as well. Having a clean diet means that you're gonna crush your workouts because you're not gonna feel that lethargic, that lethargy of, a bad diet. You're gonna come in and you're just gonna blow it out of the water. You'll maximize your calorie burn, okay? So maximizing, staying on top of your diet, sleeping well at night, drinking a lot of water, all that is gonna help you burn more calories in your gauge strength training workout and be very, very important, okay? So that's gonna be a major focus. So if you're not sleeping, if you're not eating well, your workout numbers are really gonna suffer, okay? Then we have the TEF. So TEF is the thermic effect of food. And this is one of the reasons why it is crucial to have a high protein diet. So it takes energy for your body to break down food, and protein takes the most energy to break down. Specifically, it takes 40% of the calories eaten to break it down and digest it. So what that means is if you eat 1,000 calories of just protein, 400 calories will be burned just to digest that, which is pretty significant. So that's why a really high protein diet is important. You want to make sure that you're eating a lot of protein at every meal while keeping your calories in check. So let's say with a high protein diet, this is going to be another 500 calories. All right, we're kind of ballparking here. But these numbers added up is 500, 1,000, 1,500, 3,100, right? So your total daily energy expenditure is now 3,100 calories. So let's say that's what's going out, and what we're putting in. If we set our calorie goal at 1760, now we're going to be at a big time deficit. That is whatever that is, 1,400 calorie deficit. That's a major caloric deficit. You'll see great results, fat loss results. You'll maintain muscle as long as you hit your protein. You will lose body fat if your calories are there, okay? That is what is so important about this formula, and understanding it is not simply calories in, calories out, because let's say you're eating 1,760 calories, but you're not moving at all during the day. Your workouts are slacking because you're eating, 1,700 calories of, pizza, right? You're gonna feel terrible. Thermic effect is low, right? So that's why a clean diet is so important. So, let's say you're bringing in 1,700 calories, right? But let's say you do 1,700 calories of just Wonder Bread, right? The worst possible thing you could do, right? Just pure white bread. Your NEAT is gonna be like 100, right? Because you have no energy. You're not gonna wanna move around. You're not gonna have that spring in your step, okay? You are not gonna feel good in your workout. You might only burn 200 calories through your workout because you're gonna be lethargic. You're not gonna feel strong. You might even just feel totally lightheaded and dizzy and not good at all, right? Then the thermic effect is gonna be a lot lower too, because carbs do not take a lot of calories for your body to burn. So let's say that number is 200. So now, where before we were burning 3,100 calories in a typical day, now we're only burning 17, 19, 2,100, all right? And if you're eating 1,700 and you're burning 2,100, that is not much of a deficit. You're gonna see very slow results from doing that. So I hope you guys are starting to understand the value of a high protein diet, bringing this number up, making you feel better, bringing your non-exercise activity up, getting those workouts in that are, you knock those workouts out of the park, okay? That is the key to success in this diet, is approaching this from a full, everything kind of works off of each other, right? When you don't sleep at night, your exercise is gonna be lower, your non-exercise activity is lower. You're gonna crave more foods because it really jacks up your hormones. There's a lot of things that happen throughout, that kind of play off each other, okay? So, 2 big takeaways. High protein diet, 1 gram per pound of lean body mass, and calories are gonna be set at 1 calorie per basal metabolic rate, and about 10% above that. That'll put you at a really significant calorie deficit. Make sure you're moving around, and let's get this started.